Well, happy Thursday and happy Facebook Live time. My name is Melissa Kerman and I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. And I have been paper crafting for a very long time. I've been a demonstrator for 19 years and absolutely love it. So I have some fun in store for you today. Today's focus is products. I'm going to be showing you a bunch of really cool products that I have from the January to April mini catalog that's going live on January 5th, and also the SALE-A-BRATION brochure. Now, right at this time of year, I offer product shares, and they're based upon the suites that are in the upcoming mini catalog. So part of what I'm going to share today are details about those product shares. But in the process, I'm going to be showing you a whole bunch of amazing, wonderful products. Whether you're into my shares or not, I think you're going to love what I have to share. Now, one of the key features of Stampin' Up! Products that I especially love is the coordination. So part of why I designed my product shares the way I did is because they feature the suites, and each suite includes a variety of coordinating products so that when you go to design, you've got a whole bunch of wonderful things that go together. So that's kind of the whole premise of it. I started offering this particular type of share because I wanted them. I wanted to have a little bit of everything. And as a demonstrator, that's a wonderful thing because not only do I get to know the products, but I get to show them and share them. And then anybody who purchases them can also get a little bit of a lot of wonderful products without having to break the bank, right? Because you get a little bit of a lot of things. So let's see. This funny thing on my screen, I'm trying to make that go away. Let's see. It says I'm stars enabled. You know, what does that mean? I don't know, but it's getting in the way of me seeing your comments, and that's making me crazy. Anyway, no biggie. So without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and face the camera down and we'll get started. Now, 2 weeks ago, I was supposed to go live doing this last week. I got a nasty cold. And I still have the tail end of it right now. So hopefully that's not going to get in the way, but I do have still some congestion. Occasionally I might cough, crossing my fingers, not too much anyway, or clear my throat. Now, when I went live 2 weeks ago, I showed some cute little projects, some potentially wonderful stocking stuffers, and I did a challenge. It was a hashtag tiny things. I asked anybody if they loved tiny things. So tonight I'm going to announce the winner of that as well. So we're going to get started with that after I face the camera down. I'll show you what the person who is going to win is going to get. Okay, so let's start by switching my camera so you can see my desk space. And I see people are joining in, but as I mentioned, I've got this weird thing on my screen now that's not letting me see comments very well. I don't know what that's all about. It's like a viewer as opposed to the presenter. Anyway, I see, hi Rita, hi Megan. I'm scrolling to see who's there. Hi, Sharon. I'm sure I've missed a bunch of you, but welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for being here. Make sure to share, like, tag, all those good things. Subscribe if you're watching on YouTube or watching the replay, so others can enjoy all the wonderfulness that I'm going to share today. All right, so the hashtag tiny things. I made some little mini cards. Actually, these are not the ones I actually made, but they're similar. These cute little gift enclosure cards, or they could be tags on a present, of course, as well. And then I made this cute little gum holder. You know, looking like Santa, of course. Cute, right? So the winner of that drawing is, and the winner is going to get a little kit to make some of her very own cards. Asking me to sell stars. Yeah, I don't know. It says stars enabled, but it says I have 0 stars received, which that kind of stinks, right? I need stars. Maybe you guys have to give me stars. Anyway, either way, so the winner of this, and I'm also going to send her one of these that I made as well, is Melissa B. Mitchell. Melissa, are you out there? This is you. I don't know if I have your address, so if you're watching, make sure to message me on Facebook with your address so I can be sure to get these cute little goodies out to you. Hashtag tiny things. All right, so the catalogs you see in front of you, this is the new mini catalog that goes live on January 5th. I cannot open these pages. I'm against strict orders not to do that by Stampin' Up. It's against the rules. Same with the celebration brochure. So this goes live on January 5th as well. But I'm going to be showing you a whole bunch of things that are in there, which is legal for me to do. And if you're ever looking for details about me and my business, it's melissascraftingtreehouse.com. I do have a page dedicated to product shares there, which it includes these this menu of shares. So this is what we're going to go through today. And all the products, there are 37 products that you can get if you buy all 11 shares. You don't have to buy them all. You can buy one, you can buy 11, you can buy anything in between. All right, so here's how we're going to do this. So we're going to start with the first share, which is called the Country Floral Lane. And for each one, I have a little mini menu that includes what's in that share. So each share has anywhere from 2 to 4 products in them. And we're going to start by just showing you, this is the full share. So this one has a combo pack of ribbon, embellishments. That's a half a pack of the embellishments, a quarter pack of this 6x6 paper, and a quarter pack of the 12x12 paper cut down to 6x12. So let's look at the inside of what all those goodies are. So these are the 2 ribbons. You couldn't see them in the other one. Some of them will be on a roll and some will be wrapped around. So these are the pretty ribbons that go with this suite. And these embellishments, half a pack there, those sequins, adhesive back sequins. And then we've got 2 papers here. So we're going to look at all these papers, which is so much of the fun of doing this is looking into all the details of the products. Okay, so one by one, we're just going to turn them all over. And for this paper, this is a little bit different. It has 2 each of, I think, 6 designs. And a lot of times it's just 1 each of 12 designs. But in this case, it's 2 each of 6. Pretty neutral patterns, easy to work with. Balmy blue, and let's see, what are those other colors? Looks like petal pink. I should know these. Mint macaron, I think. But super easy, simple patterns to work with. Isn't that pretty? Great for like Easter, right? So this one is called the Country Gingham 6x6 paper. So that is all of what's included in this first share. Back in here. Now in behind me, I have each little piles of each of these shares all stacked up. Now, oh, I'm sorry, I missed one of the most important things. So the 4th thing in this share is this designer paper here. And I kind of feel like it's a little bit too far up and or far down rather. I need to scoot me up so you guys can see the whole thing. I'm getting cut off a little bit, so we'll do that. Okay. So let's go through these papers. So there are, there should be 6, so 12 patterns. I love this one with the little bicycles. I think it's so adorable, so cute. I think it's my favorite paper in the set. So the A side is usually the sort of more interesting side. The B side is a little bit more subtle. I'll bring that up to the camera so you guys can see the detail. This one, this is technically the Valentine suite, of course, for the mini. Little hearts in there, hearts that look like flowers. So as I'm going through this, please comment and share what you like. I always love to hear what people enjoy of the products, what their favorites are. All right, so there's that. That is, again, Country Floral Lane. And in each packet, you'll get the little summary of what each of the items are, so you'll know and won't be second guessing what's in there. Okay, this is the next one. This one has 4 products in it. 2 designer papers, a ribbon, and embellishments. You can see them in there. So there's the ribbon. It's Pool Party. Actually, no, I think that's Mint Macaron. Sorry. And then you're getting a 1/3 of a pack of these gorgeous gems. Now, I always have to try to figure out the way that makes sense to divide a pack of these, what's easy, how it's easy to cut and divide and whatnot. So a 1/3 of the pack is what made sense for this one. And we have to take a look at this paper because it's just gorgeous. So, and I make myself a little note to keep track of how I've divided the packs. So let's look at this paper first. This is the Fine Shimmer 12 by 12. Now, these papers are absolutely gorgeous. Can you see how beautiful those are? We love, love, love them. I think it's fresh freesia, gold, and I think that's mint macaron. Excuse me. Hopefully it's not going to be too much of that coughing. Okay, let's see if it says it on the back, the colors. Yeah, fresh freesia. Oh, soft succulent and gold. It's soft succulent, not mint macaron. Anyway, aren't those gorgeous? I just love it. So what you're getting with this share is you're getting a half a pack of this shimmer paper. Now you're seeing 12 by 12 pieces here, but on the menu, what I have said is they may be cut down to 6 by 12 as needed to fit into the shipping package. So I'm going to kind of play that one by ear. If I can keep them 12 by 12, I'm going to do that. This is a bit of an experiment. I have not tried to send 12 by 12 pieces in the past. So it may or may not work. And if it doesn't work, then you're going to be getting 6 by 12s. I know. Isn't that so pretty? Now, I don't know if it's technically a foil. But anyway, shimmer paper. Just gorgeous. Be interesting to see how that is to stamp on. All right, so this next paper is called the Fancy Flora 6 by 6 paper. This is a more traditional pack of the 6 by 6 paper, and that you're going to get one each of 12 different patterns. So I'm going to take you through that one quickly on top of this gorgeous shimmer, like so you can keep looking at that gorgeous shimmer. These look like, you know, oil painting, I don't know, Monet-ish type patterns. Somebody had a lot of fun making this paper. I like that one. It almost looks like water with shine, little bits of shine in it. So there's a lot of different patterns in this because there's 12 pieces and you get both sides. So lots of different patterns to play with. And I do not know what the color palette is, but this has a lot of different colors in it. It's probably on the back side of this paper that I'm coming to at the very end. So let's take a quick look and see what that color palette is. Okay, there it is. Balmy Blue, Basic Gray, Calypso Coral, Daffodil Delight, Evening Evergreen, Fresh Freesia, Night of Navy, Orchid Oasis, Pool Party, Soft Seafoam, Soft Suede, and Soft Succulent. Oh my gosh, that's a lot of colors. Which you can tell as you look through these. Lots of colors in that paper. Okay, so I've showed you the shimmer paper, the 6 by 6 paper, and then you can see the embellishments and the ribbon in here. And this is what the share looks like, unless I have to cut it into 6 by 12. All right, that's number 2. Now my third one is the By the Bay suite, and this one has 4 products in it also. The fourth is cardstock, coordinating cardstock to go with the designer series paper. So this is what the share looks like to start with. The embellishments, the ribbon, 6 by 6 paper, and cardstock. All right. And now I will tell you, this one was tricky. For the embellishments, I had to divide it in 2.5 based upon how I could cut them. So you can see this is 1.5 shares, and then this is the second one, because I did 2 strips, and then I end up with an extra one. There's no other easier way to do it. So fortunately, I know how to use Excel well. Excel does the dividing and calculating for me. I just have to set it up. All right, let's take a look at this gorgeous paper. This is a specialty paper. Hi, Mary Beth. Good to see you. Just happened to look at my camera as of just this second. It's got these wonderful shimmery elements to it. So pretty. I really like this paper. And one side has the specialty element, and the other is is more neutral. Isn't that a pretty one? With the shells. Oh, I love that one. So again, if I don't see your comments here now, I will see them later, but definitely comment and let me know which ones you like. I love that. So pretty. And there are several patterns in here that have this sort of fish school pattern, and I love that. Pretty soft, beachy colors. Now this catalog only goes through April, so we're seeing the summer-themed products a little bit early, right? So you'll need to get your summer-themed products a little bit earlier than you might otherwise, because this catalog only goes through, I think it's May 1st. It's called the January to April catalog. That one, I think that actually, oh, it must be the specialty on the backside. Interesting. Anyway, pretty. Love this one. I could see, this looks like water, doesn't it? You could see Stampin' on that one. Ooh, look at that. That's pretty. So many pretty patterns in this paper. Love it. I think this is going to be a popular one. Soft, beachy colors. Love it. All right. Looking for comments on that one. I project it's popular. It's always interesting when I do the shares too to see which ones people buy more of. It's not a huge sample, so not necessarily indicative of, you know, the whole crafting community, but it is still interesting. Okay, so we've got 4 different colors here. And it's on my menu here. Petal Pink, Coastal Cabana, Balmy Blue, and Night of Navy. Just 4 colors in that one. I have had people say that they really like to have the coordinating cardstock in with the shares. Just makes it a little bit easier to have what you need when you need it. All right. Next up is the Regency Park share. This one, again, has this specialty paper in it, and you're getting a half of a pack. So if I can, again, I'm going to keep it as a 12 by 12, but the materials say maybe cut to 6 by 12 if needed for shipping purposes. So we've got our 6 by 6 paper in there, embellishments, and ribbon. And let's take a look at those products. Okay, so this one again is cut in 2.5. I know, crazy. But aren't those gems just beautiful? I love those colors. That blue is just stunning. I think that might be Starry Sky, but just so pretty. So this is the half. This is the full, the one full set, and then the other one was in the kit that was assembled already. So obviously I got to buy more to make that one whole. All right. Let's look at this 6 by 6 paper. So this one has 4 products in it. This designer paper, these embellishments, I forgot to point out, this lovely Night of Navy ribbon. It's really pretty ribbon. It actually looks sort of like denim, but it's not. It's more supple and thin than that. All right, so let's look at this paper. And one of the things I love about this particular suite is that the bundle that goes with it, one of them actually comes with a punch for some of these flowers. So I do love that. I have to confirm that they actually punch out the patterns, the flowers in the paper. I'm not 100% sure about that, but they definitely do cut out the flowers that are in the stamp set. So anyway, this is really pretty. So many pretty flowers. I love that one. That orangey gold and blue. It's very pretty. And I don't know if you guys are seeing the more subtle patterns too well, but let's see. Hold it up to the camera better. Oh, somebody said they love Regency Park. Oh, Rita, yeah. It's a lot of colors in here too. I love using designer papers to inspire color schemes. And I love that monochromatic one. I always love monochromatic color schemes on my papers. Let's bring this up to the camera so you guys can see a little bit better. Those back sides, the neutral sides. All right. Regency Park 6 by 6. Now let's take a look at this. This is called textured 12 by 12 shimmer paper. And again, you're getting a half a pack, either as a 12 by 12 sheet or 6 by 12. But there's you might not be able to see on camera, but there's a linear pattern or texture to it. It's really, really pretty. And it's also got a shimmer to it. So super pretty paper. Check out this one. Love this paper. I don't know about you guys, but you know, pretty much a paper addict. Love, love, love it. Especially the textured and shiny papers, my favorite. All right, Regency Park. Okay, next up is the Desert Details Suite. Now, I actually bought the bundle that goes with this one. This is what the share looks like, all assembled. There's a specialty paper in behind, the designer paper on the top, embellishments, and this fluffy, velvety, pale papaya ribbon. It's so pretty. This paper is so pretty. I love it. So there are the 4 things that are in there. This is the ribbon. I wanted to take some of the roll and just kind of bring it up to the camera so you guys could see this. It's very velvety and soft, and I'm envisioning that I might use it just like this, but I also might cut it down the middle. One of my favorite things to do these days is to cut ribbon down the middle. It makes it sometimes a little bit more useful when it's you know, big and chunky like this, to be able to cut it down the middle. All right, there's that ribbon. And then these embellishments here. Now these are cut in half, but I have to cut it in sort of a creative way to get it to even it out so that everybody's getting, you know, half of a pack. So that's why it looks that way, but it is cut in half. This is some of the challenge that get presented when I do shares, is when they're, you know, configured in a way where I have to cut it weird. Anyway. All right, so the 2 other things in here are this amazing, this is called Dry Brush Metallic Specialty Designer Paper. This paper is a little bit blinding, but it is gorgeous. Blinding on camera anyway. And 2 colors. I think it's Cajun Craze. I'm not sure what that blue is. I don't have it here with me to look at, but I just think it is so pretty. So pretty. So there's that, and you're getting a 1/4 pack of that. So just 1 each of the 6x12 papers. And this paper is just stunning. So pretty. I love this color scheme. In fact, I used this color scheme for one of my projects for my upcoming SERIGRAPH class. There are 4 different colors in here, and one of my projects is designed around this. If I remember, maybe I'll show it to you after I finish showing this share. I thought I might give you guys sneak peeks of my SERIGRAPH class projects just for fun. It's coming up later this month, and the deadline to register is the 19th of this month, which is Monday. Not a big window for registering. Anyway, so we're just going to take you through these. I kind of have a soft spot for the Southwest theme patterns and color scheme. I grew up going to Santa Fe as a kid with my family. I don't know, just, it's, like I said, soft spot for it. Very earthy colors, and just love that. I love these patterns. I used to go see petroglyphs when I was a kid. That makes me think of petroglyphs, although it's more like, you know, little people's, drawn people in petroglyphs. Anybody out there seen petroglyphs ever? Let's see. Okay, somebody's saying, oh, Rita, it's on your list, that dry brush metallic paper. Yes, it's an awesomely fun paper. Okay, so I'm just going to show this real quick. This is actually one of the cards we're going to be doing for this SERIGRAPH class. I did it really fast. It's a really fun technique. And then just so you can see, this is the stamp set that coordinates with the Desert Details suite. And then there are some great dies on the inside, as you can see here. I've actually stamped a bunch of my images in various colors just to kind of see just to play around. Sometimes I'm just keeping the thing actually in with the stamp set. It makes it a little bit easier. Now I have a bunch of the stamps out because they're all out for preparing for this class. But the other thing you might notice, okay, so I did this project for the Color Fusers blog hop, and you might notice that the image that I've stamped with here is not in the stamp set. Anybody want to take a guess what I did? So I've got that pattern on the front. Did a little bit of creative play to come up with this card for the Color Fusers blog hop, which was earlier this month. So anyway, I'll wait to see what you guys have to say about that. All right, so we looked at all these papers. I showed you the stamp set and the dies. Okay, we're all set for this one. And I showed you a sneak peek of one of the projects for the SERIGRAPH class. Always fun. Okay, so this next one is called the Rain or Shine Suite. So it's got 3 products in it. One is cardstock, the loose daisy embellishments, I should say, and then the designer series paper. So I'm going to show you those. All right. So this is what the little loose embellishments look like. Cute little flowers. They're kind of thin, so they're not going to be too bulky when you play around with them. And then we've got cardstock in a variety of colors. Let's see, we got 5 different colors of cardstock that coordinates with this paper. And then the most fun is the designer paper, of course. So let's take a look at that. This one is really fun, with the flowers at the bottom. And a neutral pattern at the back. These super playful. Now this is, I just noticed, a specialty paper. It's got little shiny elements in there. Let's see if we can see that on camera. Yeah, you can see that little guy's shiny. Little puddles and raindrops are shiny. The back of the turtle is shiny. So lots of fun little elements on that paper. Now this is not really my go-to style, but it is pretty darn cute. How can you resist that, right? Great if you have kids or grandkids. They would love that, I'm sure. And look at this. This is all about rain. So pretty. Ooh, and this. Oh, what a beautiful, like I want to do a color scheme based upon that. Love that. So pretty. I love the texture. Another kind of playful one, again with the shiny elements on there. And the back side, again that color scheme. Love that one. I think that must be mango and flirty flamingo, maybe. I think that's what it is. Another one with the shiny rain elements. Back side. And this one I think is my favorite. I love those umbrellas. So fun. So fun. Love that. All right, so that is the Rain or Shine Suite. Okay, moving right along. The next one up is Enjoy the Journey. This one has 4 different products in it, one of which is cardstock, designer paper, the twine, and these sticker icons. Now, when you get the sticker icons as a full pack, and the designer paper's back there, you get 4 sheets of these sticker icons. So there's 2 sheets in each share. Whoops, I'm kicking around my chair over here. All right, so this ribbon is a half. That's a half a pack of the ribbon. So they come 5 yards to a roll. So this is divided, so 2.5 yards for each of these rolls. And I just recycled some of these, which I hold on to in my stash for exactly this purpose. And then you can see in here, there's the 2 sheets in there. If you roll it around, you can see. So those are fun. And we got we got cardstock in 6 different colors. Look at that lovely color palette.
love that color combination. So much fun. And then this paper is also really, really fun. Let's lay this all out. So I love this. Okay, that's upside down mountains, of course, but isn't that beautiful? Like, so easy to make a card. All you do is just, you know, cut it off and put it on your card, add a little ribbon or some embellishments, and good to go. There's our back side. That one kind of looks like trees. And then a back side with some more neutral patterns. This one, clouds and wind, I guess. It's also pretty. More neutral background. And then again, this paper with a scene, 2 different scenes. Very pretty, beautiful colors. Love them. I love this one. So you guys may know how to do some sponging and masking to create a scene like this, but you don't have to when you have this paper, right? Just use the paper. It's so pretty. I love mountains. I'm a mountain sucker for mountains. And that's pretty too, with all the stars on there. I love it. Ooh, I love this one. That is gorgeous. Again, another super easy card because all the work is done for you there. And then that additional one with the pretty color scheme. I really like this paper. It's so hard to tell when you look in the catalog whether you're going to like something or not. It's one of the reasons why I love these shares, because I get to get my hands on all this lovely product. I get to show all you guys. All right, so next up we have Ready to Ride Suite, and there are 3 products in this, cardstock being one of them, and then we have adhesive-backed studs right there. See on there, different shapes in the metallics, and then cardstock in a variety of colors. Almost could be Halloween, but very neutral, right? Don't have to use the pumpkin. And then this absolutely gorgeous paper. Now the rhinestones, or these studs, or whatever they're called, studs, again, divided by 2.5. So there's the remainder of the 1 pack that I purchased. And then this paper, oh my gosh, I love this one at the top. So gorgeous with that black and gray. So let's take us through those. There's our back sides. So we got our, even though this is like what I call the man suite, the flowers, you know, make it, you know, very flexible to use, not just for the man, right? This really fun pattern. Simple. Look like tires there. Tire tread. And then we got our tulle elements there, and that's really cool. That, of course, reminds me of the Delicate Desert. Not the style, but just it is in the desert, right? That's a good one. I like that one too. So fairly neutral patterns that you could use in a variety of different ways. Okay. Very fun. A camping theme. And the motorcycles, pretty cool. All right, this paper is actually, even though it's got the imagery of tools and whatnot, it could be used in a very neutral kind of way. I like that. I like when papers are flexible. All right. Next up. So that completes all the suites that there are shares for. So there are, just the quick summary here, in the menu, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 shares that are focused on suites. And then I've added 3 additional ones for the miscellaneous embellishments, specialty papers, and memories and more products that were not included in any of the suites. Because some of the products were really cool, I thought, well, you know, people might not want to miss those either, so why not do a share for them? So this is the embellishment share. It has three items in it, half a pack of each. So what we got, the opaque adhesive back gems, dragonfly trinkets, which are in the container there, and enamel dots. And here's a better look at them. So you can see those. And then these adorable, these are my favorite, the little dragonflies. So cute, right? Very cute, I think. All right, that's that one. And then we got our specialty papers. So for the specialty papers, it only has 2 items in it. The Like an Animal specialty paper and the Vellum Basic specialty paper. And I've divided it in 2. So when you get yours, you're going to have your vellum on one side and your designer paper on the other. Now, again, I may need to cut them in half to 6 by 12, but I'm going to try to keep them 12 by 12 if I can, as long as it doesn't end up being crazy expensive on the shipping front. It can be when they're larger like this, so we'll see. So that's what's in the share, and then let's look at the papers. These are just gorgeous. Okay. So there's that one. I know. Hopefully it's not blinding you guys. So we got our specialty shiny elements on the front, and then the matte finish on the back. Looks like our zebra pattern. These are so fun. Fun papers. Ooh, that's a fun one. Looks like our giraffe. And again, these are the kinds of papers that are pretty neutral for all kinds of things and great for masculine cards too. And this vellum, I just adore this vellum, especially this pattern right here. This is like, you know, this is the huggable paper in my book. I have certain things that I love so much that I want to hug them. That paper falls into that category. I love anything leaves and foliage. And then these, of course, are much more neutral, just dots and stripes, but should be pretty easy and fun to play with, those papers. All right, that's the specialty papers. So I don't know about you guys, but this cold has lingered since like over a week, almost 2 weeks now. And I get so sick of it towards the end. It's like, I mean, you're sick of it all the way, but I just wish this darn cough would go away. Anyway, this is the last of the shares. Am I right? Yes. This is the Memories and More shares. It just has the 2 items in it. This is the fully assembled share, and then these are the items in there. So I've got, excuse me, it's a half a pack, and you get envelopes. These are all the same style of envelope. So pretty simple with the stripe, and then you get the 2 different patterned designer card front pieces. Just pretty simple color palette for, you know, 2 different ones. Really nice. Nice, nice, nice. And of course they coordinate with the cards. The Memories and More cards. And this is exactly a half a pack. Sometimes Stampin' Up! Does it in such a way that it's hard to divide it in 2, and gets the packs are a little bit different, but this time around they're all exactly the same. So let's just look through this quickly. So these are little sticker elements, right? To use for cards or scrapbooking or whatever you want. And then there's a second one. Really cute little images and patterns on there. Sentiments make for really easy card making or scrapbooking. And then all these, let's see, they're 4 by 6 cards. So they're on the large size, bigger than a standard size card. You Are My Sunshine, love that. Hello there. Thinking of You. That's pretty, I like that one. You Make My Heart Happy. That's a great one too. Cannot thank you enough. Lovely. Okay, and then there are the 3x4 cards. And of course, these could be stacked to make an actual card with the card bases. Love this life. Very good. Wishing you the best this world has to offer. Lucky to have a friend like you. Thank you so much. So grateful. Yay. I love that. Enjoy the adventure. That pattern again I like. You're so sweet. So many versatile cards in this pack. I love it. Anybody out there scrapbooker? Comment if you're a scrapbooker. Been so busy showing you guys, I haven't looked at any of the comments. Let's see. Oh, you like to see the vellum too, Rita? I just had to scroll down to see what the last comment was that was up there. Ooh, that's fun and playful and pretty. Thrilled for you. All right. Hearts for Valentine's Day. So many neutral, fun patterns. Papers. Love it. All right. Well, let's set that one aside. So that's, again, the Memories and More share with just those 2 items in it. Okay, so we have come to the end of the product shares tour. And I will just share a few additional details so that anybody who's interested in the shares, you'll have what you need. So first of all, again, there are 11 shares altogether. If you get all 11, there are 37 products. That's what we all just looked at, 37 products. I did show the stamp set on that one, but all the consumable products are what's included in the shares. I have an early bird bonus for people who sign up and reserve their shares by December 26th and pay for them by the 28th. Now, I can't send invoices per Stampin' Up policy before seven days before I order, and I will be ordering on the first day the catalog goes live on the 5th. So I will start sending invoices on the 27th. So if you reserve your shares by the 26th, I'll be sending invoices on the 27th, and then you have until the end of the day on the 28th to get the early bird bonus. Now, if you only buy a few shares, then you'll get thrown into a drawing for a free celebration item. If you order, what is it? Either, I think it's 4 or more, 4 to 7 shares. I forget the actual cutoffs. You get to pick a level 1 celebration item. If you get 8 to 11 shares, you get to pick a level 2 item or 2 level 1 items. So that's the early bird bonus. All those details are on my website on the product shares page. And the ordering deadline for shares is January 3rd. I will accept payments on the 4th as well, just to finish things out, as I'll be ordering on the 5th. So what else do I need to tell you? So that's pretty much it for the shares. You get lots of wonderful products without buying full packs of anything. And I do all the work. I do get a friend to come in and help me because it's a ton of work to put these together. But it's kind of a labor of love. And then I get to see all these and show all these wonderful products to you guys. All right. Oh, you do some scrapbooking, Megan? That's good to know. Okay, so the other things I have to show you, I want to show you the other products that I got from the mini catalog and also celebration items. So let's bring some of these in. All right. Okay, so I'm always a sucker for embossing folders, especially ones that have a fairly neutral pattern to them. So I've got this Cane Weave 3D embossing folder. Can't wait to play with that one. Looks like a really simple, wonderful texture. Love this Watercolor World stamp. Those were your favorites? Which one was your favorites? Elizabeth, was it the, are you talking about embossing folders? I don't know. It's always hard to know what people are referring to. All right, hand-drawn dots. Stampin' Up! Actually gave this to us on stage, which was fun. Haven't played with it yet, but it's some pretty nice texture to play with. Let's see what else. Oh, okay, and these. Okay, so these are some of my absolute favorite things. I was able to pre-order them from the mini catalog, and that makes it even better when I can get the things that I especially love first. So this wonderful alphabet a la mode set of dies. They don't have a stamp set that goes with them, but they're just, you know, alphabet, letters, symbols. I've already made some cards with these. I love how delicate the letters are. These are awesome. I am likely going to be doing a class either just with this or it's going to be paired with something else because I just love these dies. All right, what else? Another one of my absolute favorites in the catalog is this Dainty Delight stamp set, and it has tons of dies in there. All the stamps are gone because I've been using them, but look at all those dies. I'm going to show you a quick sneak peek of another one of my SERIGRAPH projects where I use this as well. So if you're a customer and you want to take this class, you're going to have to wait until after January 5th to buy the stamps to go with it if you want to make the designs as they are designs. So anyway, this, I just love how delicate these images are, and the dies that go with them are so pretty. And I'm going to give you a quick little sneak view of the card that I've made for the SERIGRAPH class. That was quick. Anyway, you get the idea. Excuse me. I had so much fun playing with it. I absolutely adore these dies. I'm going to actually just give you a quick little close-up of those cute little dies. Oh my God, they're so cute. I love them. Talk about hashtag tiny things, right? Okay, next up, this was another one of my absolute favorites in the mini, or is, this ginkgo branch, which has dies to coordinate. So check those out. I haven't played it with this at all, but I foresee a class focused on the ginkgo, this bundle also in my future, because you got to create with the things that you love, right? Just so much fun. Okay, next up, we're getting down to the wire here. So this is another thing that's in the new catalog. These little, this stand for the blending brushes, and these little mini blending brushes. Look how small it is. It's like the size of my finger. I'm going to bring in one of the old ones so you can see and compare. See, over here. So here's the difference size-wise, the old ones to the new ones. So it'll be fun to play with these smaller ones, give us a little more flexibility and detail. And then, and then the little stand that it comes in. And you're supposed to be able to put the big ones in here too. It's a little bit, you know, it's a little bit rickety. But, you know, we'll see how it works in function. All right. Now we're going to move on to celebration stuff. So if you're not familiar with celebration, basically, well, it starts on January 5th, and for every $50 you spend, you get a free item. And there are some items where you have to spend $100, and they're just bigger, more robust items. But the ones I'm going to show you first are the level 1 items that I have. Thanks a Bunch, which is so cute. The sample in the celebration brochure is adorable. I actually can't wait to make this. I don't really have a thing for carrots, but I think this set is so cute, and some of the things I've seen with it are adorable too. Speaking of adorable, this is also a level 1 set, Adorable Owls. Again, cutesy, not usually my go-to, but I have seen some adorable things made with this set, so I might just be playing with it too. I especially like that little one. I think he's the cutest, or she. Does she have eyelashes? Yeah, they all have eyelashes. Who knows if it's he or she. And then the other one, this one I think is one of my favorites. You can't really see and appreciate this too well, I think, from the images here. But I think once it gets colored, this one will be a really, really pretty one. And this is also level 1 in the country. All right, moving along. Okay, so there are 3 level 1 celebration papers. Okay, so there is one of them. This one is called Day at the Farm. Now, I kind of pshawed this one when I first saw it in the catalog. It's like, who wants something related to the farm? Those of you out there who have a thing for farms, I'm sorry. But I do like animals. Anyway, I looked at this paper literally today for the first time, and it is really cute. So much for me and my attitude. But the animals are adorable. It's just really pretty paper. Love the little itty bitty pig and its little itty bitty baby. It's so cute, right? Backside, nice and neutral. And this one is really cute with the trees and the cows, little flowers in there. Backside. I'm not too crazy about that backside, but that's okay. Only have to really like one side, right? And more farm themed stuff right there. Neutral pattern on the back. Cute little ducks and chicks and all the good, you know, those things. Neutral pattern on the back. And then this whole scene for you scrapbookers out there. Now, that's pretty fun. Big old scene. And I can see doing little segments of it. Little segments of the scene for a card, right? And there's my backside. Wow, there's actually some flowers in the mix. Oh, maybe it's not flowers. Yeah, I think it is flowers. And this one I really love, actually. Vegetables. I love my vegetables. Cook with vegetables all the time. Have to have vegetables with every dinner. So I think this is probably my favorite one, is the vegetables. How can you go wrong with that? All right, so that's paper number 1 for celebration. The level 1 celebration papers. The second one is this one. Now, this one is called Favored Flowers. And to be honest, when I first saw this, I was just like, ew. Being totally honest with you guys. But you could admit it if you like this paper. And it is growing on me a little bit. So let's take a look at these different patterns. I think there's a stamp set that coordinates with this paper as well in the mini catalog. I love purple, so if you're going to convince me of anything, purple's going to be in it. So there you go, purple and green. Love that neutral pattern. Very simple. Another one. I think maybe this is the one I saw and went, ew. Something about it, I don't know. Maybe I just don't like dark papers. Stampin' Up! Actually had a dark paper, another one not too long ago, and I didn't like that one either. The dark just somehow doesn't resonate with me. But, you know, like this one is actually really pretty. So not my favorite paper, but, you know, nice neutral back side patterns to use. And, you know, maybe I'll be inspired. Maybe you guys can inspire me. All right, few more things to show you. Now, I showed you earlier one of my favorite stamp sets and the dies, this Dainty Delight. Well, there's a coordinating designer series paper that's a celebration item that I am in love with. This paper, again, it's one of those ones, I want to hug it. I love it. I could use it every day of my life, and it would be make me a very happy girl. And it coordinates with this paper, which is, I'm sorry, with the stamp set. And the dies, too. So I've already made a bunch of cards with this paper, and it's just so pretty. Anybody else out there with me who just loves this paper? I can't get enough of this paper. I might not use anything else. I love this exact kind of flower. And that pattern on the back is also really beautiful. Love these wreaths. And this fun organic pattern on the back is also really pretty. I don't know that there's any one of these papers that I don't like. So I'm going to have the challenge. Well, this one is pretty plain, but it's not that I don't like it. I just, you know, it's just plain. But that's super pretty. And that one. Yes, this is just, this paper speaks to me like nothing else. I'm going to be playing with this. I love it. Love it, love it. I even love those. Just the best paper on the planet. I'm going to be so sad. I'm going to have to use it like crazy because I only have 2 months to use it. All right. Okay. Last few things. Now, we're still working on celebration, looking at celebration stuff. This is one of the level 2 items, Beautifully Happy. Stampin' Up! Gave us this at On Stage. This is a really sweet, lovely floral set. I really like this one. So that's a level 2 set, so you have to spend $100 in order to get that. And then the other $100 item I have to show you is the Dandy Designs 12 by 12 Designer Series paper. It's a pack of 48 sheets. This is like, you know, mega pack. So who else? Rita, you also love the the Dainty Delight. I seem to be catching all of your comments. I'm not seeing anybody else's, but I'm glad we're having a conversation here. All right, so this paper is fabulous paper, super neutral, and lots of variety of different patterns and colors. So I'm just going to take you through all of these. Excuse me. Wonderful, useful paper, and so much of it. I actually used one of these papers on my one of my SERIGRAPH designs. Also, since I've got 4 full sheets, I should have enough for what I need. Fun paper. So I'm just showing, of course, one of the patterns, but you get 4 each of these. So such a great value. Paper addicts here. Paper Addicts Anonymous. That's what this is. We need. Or not. Just keep playing and having fun, right? Okay, so that is the last of the celebration items that I have to show you. That was a lot, wasn't it? A lot of products. And I think I showed you everything. I'm going to turn the camera and say a quick goodbye, see if anybody has any questions. All right. Okay. Oh, that was a lot. I have no idea how much time passed, but I think that was super fun. Did you guys think that was fun, seeing all of those wonderful products? So much fun. So, of course, the catalog goes live on January 5th. For purchasing any of the things that I showed, whether you're a product shares person or not. If you're interested in the taste of sweet product shares, just, go to my website. They'll be actually in the video description. There will be a link to the product shares page, and I'm going to upload this video to that page. I'm also going to upload this to YouTube as well, so people can see it there. And then once I upload it to the product shares page, I'm going to do a little index. So you can click on a link and go to an exact share that you might want to look at or look at again. So that way you won't have to hunt through and find it in the video. You'll be able to just click on a link and find the spot where I started talking about that particular share. So, and that'll be on the product shares page on my website sometime tomorrow. Now, tomorrow is actually a big day. This is totally an aside, but my daughter is graduating with her Bachelor's of Science in Nursing. So we are going to a graduation ceremony tomorrow. So proud of this girl. She's a young woman. She is so accomplished and just done an amazing job as a student. She has her dream job already. So I'm just got to brag on her a bit. So just had to put that out there. So this video will be up, but it may be later in the day before it gets up. We'll see how quickly I can do it and get it onto my website. Alrighty. So if you guys have any questions, let me know. There will be details about the SERIGRAPH class in the video description. Let's see what else. I'm gonna look at my notes. Oh, I totally forgot. Today is free shipping. Should have said that on the front end. So just today, Stampin' Up! Is doing free shipping on orders of $75 or more. Should have said at the beginning, should have said that at the middle, should have said that at the end. Now, you can't get any of the products I've shown you here today unless you're a demonstrator. If you're a demonstrator, you are allowed to pre-order. It's one of the great benefits of being a demonstrator. If you want to be able to pre-order and you want to join today, please become a Treehouse Chick. I have a great team, wonderful, wonderful women, and you can pre-order and pre-earn celebration items. I would be remiss if I did not tell you that. Plus, yeah, free shipping. Well, you get free shipping on your starter kit anyway, but anyway, which is awesome. You get a free paper pumpkin kit, you get business supplies, you get catalogs, and then you get, products. So fun. Yes, free shipping today. So ends at 11:59 tonight, Mountain Time. Just FYI. Let's see. I'm looking at my notes. Make sure I haven't forgotten to tell you anything. And SERIGRAPH Technique class registration deadline is Monday the 19th. And if you are a customer of mine, or you would like to be a customer of mine, I'm happy to send you a catalog. There'll be a link to request a catalog and a celebration brochure in the video description of this video also. So I think that wraps it up.
I will be going on Facebook Live in 2 weeks, 2 weeks from tonight, after Christmas. Can you believe it? I can't believe it. I think this is the 29th. Christmas is less than 2 weeks away. Got a little preparations to do. I don't know about you guys, but I haven't done a whole lot. Been sick for a week. Anyway, you guys have a wonderful evening, and thank you so much for joining in. I hope you enjoyed seeing all of the wonderful new products that are coming to us soon. All right, everybody. Happy crafting. Thanks for being here. Mwah.